Right, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to No Deal All Grind. This is Chapter 2, Episode 5. So, this is the podcast for artists who refuse to wait on permission, refuse to sign bad deals, and refuse to confuse motion with progress. Today, we're talking about collaborations, not the fake ones, not the DM me your verse ones, not the ones that leave you drained, unpaid, and stuck promoting someone else's brand harder than your own. This episode is called Smart Collabs, building partnership that pays off. Because if a collaboration isn't building exposure, leverage, or income, it's not a collaboration, it's charity. So let's get into it. So let's be real. Most collaborations don't fail because of talent. They fail because of no clear expectations, no aligned goals, no structure, no respect for time or value. Too many artists collaborate just off of vibes instead of vision. You link up because they're next up, or they got more followers than you, or they're cooler, or they just said that they'd post it for you. And then what happens? The song never drops, visuals get delayed, nobody promotes, you're chasing people for months. That's not collaboration, that's unpaid project management. So, rule number one, match work ethic, not just talent. Talent is everywhere. Consistency is rare. Before you collaborate, ask, do they actually release music? Do they finish projects? Do they promote their own work? If they don't hustle for themselves, they won't hustle for you. All right, and then rule number two, alignment over numbers. So followers don't equal fans, streams don't equal sales. Instead of asking how big is your platform, ask who is your audience? Does your audience overlap with mine? Or does your brand make sense next to mine? A 5,000K follower artist with a tight niche can outperform a 100,000 fan or 100,000 follower artist with no identity. And then energy check is a business check. Pay attention to late replies, excuses, constant chaos, victim mentality. If every convo feels heavy, confusing, or draining, that's your sign. Energy drains kill momentum. Momentum is currency. I can't stress that enough. Momentum is currency. The more that you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. But you have to put that work into it consistently to get anything out of it. All right. And then red flags you should never ignore. So let's call these out clearly. Let's just see what happens. No deadlines, no promo plan, no clarity on splits. We'll figure it out later. They disappear after you send your verse or beat. If it's unclear, it's unsafe. If it's casual, it's probably costly. Professional doesn't mean corporate. It means intentional. All right, so structuring collabs like a business. Always define these 5 things. Purpose. Is this for exposure, content, revenue, audience growth, portfolio? If you don't know why you're collaborating, don't collaborate. 2, deliverables. Who sends what? By when? Who's responsible for mixing visuals and uploads? Clarity prevents conflict. Ownership and splits. So, song splits, publishing, and master ownership. If it's not discussed, it will become an issue later, usually when money shows up. Promotion expectations. How many posts? What platforms? Timeline. Everybody eats means everybody promotes. And an exit clause. Mentally. Not every collab needs paperwork, but every collab needs boundaries. If it stops making sense, you're allowed to stop. So this is where most artists fumble. Repurpose everything. So turning collabs into exposure and revenue, right? So one collab can become 10 plus reels, behind the scenes clips, podcast clips, email content, playlist pitches, live performance moments. If you only drop the song and then move on, you've left money on the table. So strategic features or random features. Features should introduce you to a new audience, strengthen your brand narrative, position you for future opportunities, not just another verse. So monetization plays. Smart collabs can lead to paid shows, brand partnerships, sync placements, coaching clients, feature requests, playlist placements. Collabs aren't just music moves, they're business development. All right, one-off collabs are cool, but building long-term partnerships change careers. Look for people you can build series with, tour with, create content with, and monetize together. That's how movements are built, not just moments. All right, so here's the truth. Every collaboration costs something: time, energy, focus. So make sure it pays you back in either growth, knowledge, relationships, or revenue. If it doesn't, say no. You don't need more collabs, you need better ones. So if this episode helped you rethink about how you collaborate, tap in, like, share, subscribe, to share this with an artist who needs it. Drop a comment or DM us your biggest collab lesson. This has been No Deal All Grind, where ownership matters, structure matters, and collaboration is a strategy, not a gamble. I'll see you guys on the next one, and thank you for joining. See you later.